All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kudash. I want to give double honor to the apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, the teachers word and all true favorite sincerity. Yeah, man, today I just want to tie this lesson on the bearer of bad news. Yeah, man, because if you're a servant of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, uh, uh, you're gonna relay his messages, man. You know, and guess what? Throughout the scriptures, matter of fact, let me just get it in Ezekiel, because throughout the scriptures it is nothing but uh, bloodshed and all types of death threats. You know, that's throughout the scriptures, man. You know, and but that lets you know that's the balance of Yahweh by Shemiah Shai, man, because the Lord is not all love. You know, the thing that throughout the scriptures is basically a build up to the destruction of America. You know, was that's the bad news. That's the good news to us, the man of the Lord. Lord wasn't part of that number, but it's bad news to you Americans, or the people that's of this world. You know. So let me get this real quick. Bear with me, Akim. Okay, this is Ezekiel. Let's see. This is Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, "And now when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. That was written therein, lamentation and mourning and woe." And yeah, man, if you really teaching the Bible throughout the scriptures, is lamentations, mourning, and woe, man. You know, even in the New Testament, you know. But the prophets most of the time uh, uh, t- tell, spoke about evil, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 28. Let's see. It's like Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. It says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms." See, yeah, because when the prophets come out, that lets you know that the transfers of kingdom are coming, man. It lets you know that the transfers of the kingdom is coming, man. And the Lord, hey, this time He brought all the prophets back, man. You know, because this led go around right here, man, for the heat and the rule, and once again, righteousness is going to be established upon the earth, and this time it's going to be forever, man. You know, you other nations, you already had your time to rule, and it lets you know that's how just the Most High is, man. You know, he gave you other nations a chance to rule. You know, so you ain't got no you know, no reason to cry about, you know, your position. Hey, you just gotta take that L, man. Cause you know you other heathen, you know, such like you know such as you gooks, you eat anything that moves, man. You know, you Elamites, you worship cows and rats. You know, and you Hamites, man. You know, I don't even want to get started on them, and especially you Edomites. You know, you the most vile of them all. You know, you don't think nothing's gonna happen to this place, man. All this wickedness that's been done throughout the world, and the source is America, man. You know this, and that's why this place is gonna be the world's largest desert, man. You know, but this is Jeremiah 28:8. It says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence." So yeah, man, that's the message. You see the prophets out is a slim chance it's coming up. They're gonna you know, prophesy about peace, but this is not the time of peace, man. You know, You got to everything is in its due season. This is not the time about speaking about peace, being in a spirit of mirth. You know, this you this you got to be in the matter of fact. Let's just get it in Ecclesiastes. Let's get in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and I'm starting at 1. It says, to everything there is a season, and to every time a purpose under the heaven. See? So everything is in its due season, man. You know, because if you go out in the wintertime with with a tank top and some shorts on, you're gonna freeze, man. You know, and if you in the summertime you go out with a sweater, you know what I mean, and big old corduroy jean, I mean, you know, you gonna pass out, man. You know, so everything, so that means you're gonna get caught up. If you're in the wrong spirit, you're gonna get caught up, man. At the end of the day, you know, and that's what and that's the thing, because there is not a nice thing, a nice way to tell us about it. They're gonna die, man. You know, matter of fact, before I continue on in this, let's get this in Matthew's. It's Matthew's 11:16. It says, "But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling to their fellows, and saying, We have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented." And yeah, man, because this song is a beautiful song that we sing, and you Jakes ain't on this vibration, man. So if you know, saying that you're an Israelite, you know, you should be dancing to that, man. Knowing that you're a child of the Most High, that's something that you should be dancing to. And then we tell you that we have mourned to you, but you had not been telling you that all hell is gonna break loose here in America soon, man. And it ain't gonna be like, yeah, 3 days. You know, you hear on the radio 3 days before the microchip is being established. No, people are gonna get suddenly taken uh, from these calamities, man. You know, the famine, the race wars, all that is coming, man. You know, all that is coming, and if you don't hearken unto it, only thing we can tell you is that you gonna die. You know, and that's not a there's no other no pleasing way to hear that, man. You know, and that's why we fear Yahweh Shemi outside, because we know these things are coming, and that's the evils, man. Let's see, bad times. So let's read this again. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 3:1. It says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." So yeah, so if you're in the wrong spirit, man, you're gonna get caught up, man. Everything is in its due season, you know. So let's jump down to verse 8. It says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Yeah. So if you uh not in the spirit, or that is war is on the way, man, you gonna get caught up. Ezekiel the 33rd chapter. You know, because we're blowing this trumpet right now to let you know that there's war, man. That Esau is gonna run down on us. Hey, there's gonna be a World War III. You know, all hell is about to break loose, man. And we blowing that we blowing that trumpet, but you people, you don't want to hear the message, man. You know, matter of fact, because hey, back then they understood when the prophets came to town, man, they already knew what was up, man. You know, because and you know, I through the spirit, you know, I believe the Lord. That's why he had to show us why his heart couldn't be towards his people, man. He had to blind Israel to know who the prophets were, man. So we can see why, you know, the Lord got to kill 2/3, because the scripture says, Jeremiah 15 chapter, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, they had compassion, man. They had compassion on Israel, you know. But the Lord was telling like those niggas, but this is the time that we're in, the end of days, the end of this world, the end of this age. Now we see why the Lord gotta kill these niggas, man. Because they don't wanna hearken. But but they will get straight when they will get straight when they see a prophet, man. And then this is one of the accounts right here. This is First Samuel. First Samuel chapter 16 and verse 4. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming and said, comest thou peaceably? Yeah. See, and that's what I said earlier, that it was a rare thing that that a prophet came to prophesy peace. Because read in Ezekiel the second chapter earlier, is filled the scriptures are filled with lamentations, mournings, and woe. Because this is the guide, the guidelines, to keep your mind straight when that time comes, man. Because this all the build up, man. All these other kingdoms and everything that fell, everything had to come to pass, but it was just all the build up to this time right here that we in, man. The destruction of America. Babylon had to run its course and do what they do, just so that can be a nickname for America, man. Egypt did what it did just so it could be another nickname for America, man. What was written for time was written for our learning. Those things, those same kingdoms did back then. America is doing it now, man. And we telling you people that this place is going to be destroyed. We're the bearer of bad news. Because you go on highways, you can look on these people's faces. They trying to eat their lunch. Take a walk, but they hear the salute. How about Shimmy outside? About Shimmy Crocodiles? They know, man, that hey, we ain't come to tell you that it's all love and peace. We came to ruin, not we came to ruin your day, man. Basically, to let you know that this place, America, is about to be destroyed. You know. So this is it says he comes down peaceably. So that in the scripture said the elders trembled, man. The Lord took that discernment away from them now. They don't even know who the prophets are, man. As a matter of fact, let me get another scripture. What is that in Kings, I believe. Let's see, this is First Kings. Bear with me, I can. All right, come. Yeah, this is First Kings chapter 22, and let's see. Matter of fact, I might as well I can just end it off with this. Let me just get the top and build up of it then. This is First Kings 22, and I just started at the top. It says, and they continued 3 years without war between Syria and Israel. And it came to pass on the third year that Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, came down to the king of Israel. And the king of Israel said unto his servants, know ye that Ramoth in Gilead is ours, and we be still and take it out of the hand of the king of Syria? And he said unto Jehoshaphat, wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth Gilead? And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, I am as thou art, as my people, as thy people, my horses as thy horses. And Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Israel, inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today. Now, when the scripture says you inquire of the Lord, you go to a seer. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me get that. I think that's in Samuel's, I believe. All right, come on, yeah, this 1 Samuel 9 and 9. It says, before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of the Most High, thus he spake, come, let us go to the seer. For he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. Yeah, so when uh Rebecca, when Isaac I mean not Isaac, like Jacob and Esau was in the womb, a prophet came to her, man. The Lord didn't just come and talk to her, man. A prophet came to her, man. That said she had inquired of the Lord. That means the prophet came to you, you know. So yeah, that was the one inquire of the Lord, a seer, a prophet, a preacher, you know, someone to say before, man. So it says First Kings 20:25, and Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Israel, inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today. And the king of Israel gathered the prophets together, about 400 men, and said unto them, shall I go against Ramoth Gilead to battle, or shall I forbear? And they said, go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king. And yeah, so he gathered 400 prophets, and they said, go to the battle, you know. And it says, and Jehoshaphat said, is there not a prophet of the Lord besides that we might inquire of him? And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micah. He said, yeah, Micah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may acquire of the Lord. So he named a prophet. He said he got one more prophet in mind just to make sure, you know. And he says that we may inquire of the Lord. It says, but I hate him, for he doth not prophesy good concerning me, but evil. And Jehoshaphat the king said, let not the king say so. Yeah, so he said he hated him because when he prophesied, and he inquired of the Lord, he was giving a message of evil coming his way, man. You know, it was prophesied evil concerning him, man. It was no good news that he was receiving, man. And that's what the prophets do. They tell you the bad news, just like how these people they got certain men, like somebody die in war. You know, they got to knock on the door and stuff like that. Hey man, people can't stand up to that, man. People can't do that like a doctor and somebody died on the table. Hey man, you gotta have you know, nobody can is not able to send back news like that. Basically, I can't really word it right, but you know, Israel, they only like to receive good things, man. Isaiah the 30th chapter. You know, speak unto them smooth things. You know, but the best type of food to receive is the bitter herbs, man. That's the most healthiest type of things you can digest, man. Is those bitter herbs. Why? Because that will purge you, man. You know, like how you had it you put some alcohol on a cut or something like that, and it's burning. You know it's working though, man. You see what I'm saying? But it says he hate him because, matter of fact, let me get it again. It says, and the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, my God, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord, but I hate him, for he doth not prophesy good things concerning me. It's like he doth not prophesy good concerning me, but evil. And and Jehoshaphat said, let not the king say so. Yeah, so he hated him because he was receiving bad news, man. And that's why these people hate us today. You know, well, you know, we're the bearer of bad news. When you see us on, you know, a camp on the highways and byways, Hey, man, you people just lose it, man. You know, you can't eat your lunch in peace, and you hear the scriptures coming out. You hear the scriptures coming out, so that will really get you people, man, because you're not no real Christians, you know, because the real Christians are the Israelites, you know. But yeah, Ike, man, I just hope it was edifying. Till the next time, shalom.